How's it going, YouTube? Today I wanted to open up this big box of records that I had won on eBay. Here it is. I already started opening it up, and I was filming it too. I realized that there was a box inside of a box, and the second box had another shipping label with names and addresses on it. I just thought I'd cut that off and just shoot a different video. Just to not, I didn't want to put anyone else's name and their address out on YouTube, but he used a little bit of fragile tape on here just to advertise that this box is fragile, which is always nice, just a little strip of fragile tape always helps. It's in a nice laundry detergent box too. So it's pretty well packed, pretty well protected. So I'll get rid of this first box. And here's the second box. It's a Hello Fresh, and you can see where I cut off the names and addresses. But I have not gone past this at all, so I don't know how the records look yet, but we'll cut into it and see. This looks like someone cut along the seam already, and it's just the edges being held together, which is odd. It cuts pretty well, pretty easy. There we go. Oh yeah, he packed these nice. Now I've got about 50 wax cylinder recordings here. Most of these will be the Blue Amberol records. Wow, he really took, I respect that. He really took the time to wrap each of these individually. That's very nice. Oh, as you can see, this container is missing a bottom. But cool, alright. So this will be like Christmas all over again. Have you ever gotten a present where, it's a big box and you're so excited to open it? You rip the wrapping paper off, you open the box, and there's another box inside. So you get to open that box, and there's another box inside of there, and you just keep going and going and going. It's this big, start off as this giant box, and there's this tiny gift inside. That's just kind of it kind of brought back that memory when I opened up that big box. But these are all individually wrapped, and that's nice. So this is our first record that we're taking out of here. This is On the Banks of Lovelight Bay by Helen Clark and Randolph. And it seems to be in pretty good... Actually, this is in really nice shape. This is a very nice record. It's a little dirty, but it can be clean. The inside's got some... Not sure how well you can see. It's got some dirt and grime in there, and it comes with, the outside for an original box. The original box, the outside of it, there's no bottom though. That's something you have to be careful with too when you're out looking for these records. Sometimes the bottoms will fall out. I generally don't trust the boxes unless I know they're sturdy. So that's a good first record out of here. I'll put that back in the sleeve. Okay, I'll just set these aside as we go. Put that in there. Okay, like I said, I'm expecting to have about 50 of these by the time we're done. Most of these will be Blue Amberols. See, this one has a bottom. But some of them I know will be gold molded cylinders. I'm not sure how the gold molded records will look. Sometimes they tend to grow mold, and there's really no fixing them or cleaning them after that, but we'll see how everything looks. So we got record number 2. This is a foreign, I think this is part of the foreign series. This is 28252. You can see that very well or not. This is a little dirtier than the last one, but this is Sing Me to Sleep by Christine Miller. I wonder if this is English or not. This might be a British record. Just by looking at the number, I believe it's foreign. Or would have come out of the foreign catalog. There's Thomas Edison. I don't know if I'll film every single one of these, but I'll definitely start off with a few of with a few of them. This box has a nasty gash in it. This is one of those special Amberol record boxes. You don't see them too often. This record's in pretty nice shape too. I think all of these will be in really nice shape, especially after a good cleaning. Looks like a lot of these will be minty. The Music of Love by Marie Kaiser and Miller. Interesting. If we don't start running into anything interesting, I might shut the camera off and then come back to just look at the highlights. But so far, they've just been kind of as expected. When the Songbirds Sing No More by Randolph. I forget the man's first name, but I know there's a performer with last name Randolph who played the saxophone. That might be these. I can't remember his first name. This comes in a earlier Edison Ambrol box. I won't complain about them. It's always nice to find original boxes. Oh, oh, look at that. This one did not survive the journey. Oh, that's too bad. So, what this was an Edison Ambrol record. This is the precursor to the blue Ambrols. These were made of a similar similar formula to the black wax 2-minute cylinders, but they are a lot more sensitive and they don't seem to survive nearly as well. You have to be extremely careful with these black wax Ambrol records. They're probably some of the most fragile, well, no, they are the most fragile cylinders that ever went to market, in my opinion. You can just pick these up and they'll shatter. It's just this one's time, I guess, which really that is a shame. I'm not even sure what this was, what song it was. Looks like a Will Oakland and chorus piece, so probably nothing rare, but that's a shame. You can see all the dust down in there from when this thing decided to bust. Yeah, I'll just have to take the L on that one. That's too bad. Well, here's our first notable find. This is a Columbia 2-minute cylinder. It's the full box with the lid. This is, if I say it right, Die Wacht am Rhein, which is a German patriotic tune. I believe it's like Watch Over the Rhine or something like that. But this was a very popular song during World War I too. It's that cylinder with the original lid, which is not very common. Unfortunately, it's a little moldy, but I think that'll definitely still play. I'm not throwing it out by any means. There's a big patch of mold right there. I don't know. It might still play, but that's definitely still a neat find. I mean, that's really cool. Original box and everything. Look at that. Alright, I'll be back if I find anything else neat. Well, I found a moldy Edison cylinder. It's not entirely caked, but it's a little worse off than the Columbia one was. But this is a very uncommon title from what I can tell. This is Reuben Haskins' Ride on a Cyclone Auto, which is, I believe that's a very obscure title. So, I don't know, I might see if this one can play as well, but it's going to be a little iffy with all that mold on there. Damn it. Something else I just found. Here's another Edison Ambrol record. This is Pretty Pond Lilies, which is a waltz song by Will Oakland and chorus, with the original lid. And look at that, a cylinder that's not completely shattered. I'll just be very careful taking this out of here. It's a pretty nice record. Looks like it's in pretty good shape. I try to treat these like they're gonna explode in my hand because there's a good chance it might. So that's a good find too. He packed a 2-minute black wax cylinder without a box, and basically just shattered it right here in the box, or in the wrapping, which is very unfortunate. Oh no, this is not. What the hell? This was a 2-minute cylinder, I believe. Oh, it sucks. Yeah, this was an early gold molded cylinder too. This is probably about 1902, 1903. Well, it was, and it was in decent shape too. That's a shame. This was 7118. I hope it wasn't a good title. Here's another find. I've got a another 2-minute black wax cylinder here. The inside of it, I'm not sure how well you can see that there on the camera, but the inside is quite a bit of mold, but the outside's not bad at all. It definitely play, but it's got spots on it, especially near the front. You can kind of see it in the camera, but it's got some scratching and some weird looking digs almost along the edge, so I hope that's nothing nothing major, but that's not bad either. Here's an interesting record I just unwrapped. This is Blue Amberol 1890. This is Pinafore Airs No. 1 by the Edison Light Opera Company. So this is just a, I guess, a small compilation of songs from the opera. I think it's HMS Pinafore, which is interesting. This is number 1. I wonder if number 2's in here as well. Just thought that was a neat cylinder. Well, we got one more in the box. This will be the last of our cylinders here. I guess I wasn't really counting, but yeah, I believe we got about 50. Although I thought I would be getting more of the black wax cylinders than I got, but that's fine considering we lost one of them, and we lost a black Amberol cylinder too. I'll take it. So the last cylinder here is My Lady. Oh, My Lady Lou. My Lady Lou by Walter Van Brunt and Chorus. Amberol 1536. Nice record as well. So yeah, we found some, we got some pretty good records today. I definitely happy with this purchase. I got a pretty good deal on that eBay auction. I'll show you a couple records too that I didn't stop the camera for. I found, oh, where did it go? Oh, here we are. Found a title by Arthur Collins and Byron G. Harlan, Roll On, Missouri. It's a nice record. I never heard of this title by them, so I thought that was worth a mention. And then I had a couple Billy Murray cylinders as well. This here is the very, very popular and very famous Casey Jones, Billy Murray and Chorus, I think from 1912. Of course, I got the Everybody Two-Step by Billy Murray and Chorus. I also found a pretty nice copy of The Trail of the Lonesome Pine. And another cylinder I was really happy to find. I like finding these religious cylinders. This is number 1641. This is Luke 23 and Calvary by Reverend W.H. Morgan and Quartet. So Reverend W.H. Morgan recorded a lot of religious cylinders. So usually they would read from the Bible or from Scripture, and then there would be a hymn sung afterwards as well. And this is a very nice copy of one of those religious records too. This is a very nice one. So I was happy to find that. And I'll throw up a picture as well of all the records that I found, everything all grouped together in total. But yeah, this was a very nice lot of records that I bought, and I'm glad I was able to unbox them for you. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time.